Hello guys and welcome back. Gonna do a little restoration video. It's a real quickie on this 1974 G.I. Joe Adventure Team Air Adventure. So this guy just received in from eBay. Got a pretty good deal on him. He's not perfect, but he's pretty good actually though. If you look at him, he has no cracks, the common spots in the knees and sometimes in the arms will get cracked, even shins, but not one on him. And his flocking is actually pretty good. It's not perfect either. Take a look here. His beard is a little bit messed up and very slightly on the side of his head. So I'm actually not going to address the flocking. I'm going to leave him original because it's pretty much good enough. I really do like original flocking. I think I do a pretty good job at reflocking these guys too, so it's not that, but something about keeping them original as I can. But his Kung Fu grip hands have seen better days, as you can see here. So there actually is a little, not much, very slight flex. It is pretty rigid, and he's already missing a couple of fingers here. So for that, just gonna swap them out. If you're into vintage G.I. Joes, you know the place to go. Cotswold Collectibles, Guyper Man, Kung Fu grip hands. So we'll do that. Also got a nice uniform and a rifle form. So this will be a quick one. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and replace these Kung Fu grip hands. This is a real simple process. You just rip the hand off. Actually, that is not the ideal way to do it. We do want to pull out this peg that's in there so we can attach the new one. So in a case like that, we're going to pull off the forearm, and then I'm going to punch out from the other side and knock the peg out. Okay, so we have the wrist taken off. I just use a little paintbrush. You could use whatever you have on hand that's small enough to fit into the wrist. So we're just gonna push that through. That'll pop the peg out. And this is the peg that we're looking for. It's still got a little bit of the old Kung Fu grip hand. So that's it right there. And I'll show you just quickly. There's really no special way to do this. It's just a matter of fitting it onto the peg. I did make the mistake years ago on one of my first restorations to try and heat these Kung Fu grip hands up. I don't recommend doing that because I wasn't paying attention and I actually partially melted some of the fingers. So you don't need to. It's slightly fiddly, but you just work it into the peg just using its own flexibility, because these new Kung Fu grip hands are very flexible. So it's just a matter of finesse to go ahead and get them on just like so. Once you get one side in, the other side goes in real nice, and they got a lot of tension, so they're going to hold really nicely. I'll just pop that. Did I put on the right one? No, I put on the wrong one. So either way, pop out the next one. There we go. We got that one popped out. Yeah, these hands are just toast. I hate breaking them, but they are of no use anymore, unfortunately. And that is done. Go ahead and pop that one on. I don't think I did today. Yeah, so that's correct there. And there. Yeah, that was it. So that is a very easy process to do. Now he has Kung Fu grip hands. Alright, so here is the uniform I have for him. It's an original G.I. Joe uniform and with an original badge for the adventure team. It's in really nice shape. It's just an awesome shape. Got a couple of original boots as well, the short black. And I did pick up as well at Cotswold a while back. I just checked recently, currently sold out. But Guyperman makes a beautiful replica of the original 1974 through 76 rifle. I believe the 74 G.I. Joe would have had a elastic string. This does have the rubber, so let me open this up. But in any event, it will be a very nice substitution because they can be hard to get, a little expensive, and the Cotswold ones are very affordable. You get a brand new rifle. It's really nice. So let's get him dressed up and see how he looks. Alright, so there he is. The 1974 G.I. Joe Air Adventure is all done up. He's got his uniform, brand new Kung Fu grip hands, a rifle, and some new issue boots. So he is ready for action. Really nice to have him in the collection. There wasn't a whole lot to do with him. Again, just sourcing parts, new hands, and some gear. And he's a real nice addition to my collection. The 1974 Air Adventure. I always did prefer the Kung Fu grip hands as my favorite. They do have that fatal flaw of dry rotting. So it's nice to have a source to keep these guys in action, whether it's rifles or Kung Fu grip hands, uniforms, you name it. Cotswold is really a great resource for vintage G.I. Joe collectors. Can't recommend them enough. I'll leave a link in the description below. If you're not familiar with them, check them out. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed following along, and until next time, thanks for watching.